This is a series about gut health, gut diseases, gut remedies, and nutrition.
The other day I was having a conversation with my dad and he struggles quite a bit with hyperacidity. How would you help him?
Wow, sorry for that. Yeah, but Joanne, let me tell you something. And I'd like you to have this conversation with your dad, and probably he'll watch this as well. That, you know, we all have acid. Every one of us, even animals, have acid in their stomach, which helps them and digest their food, yeah, to break it down into particles that the body is able to absorb. And when this absorption happens, this is where we are able to take in the nutrients that help us grow and help us repair ourselves as well. Now, in your dad's case, with his age, at, that might be something that he might be age related, or some of the combination of foods that he's eating or not eating that's not helping him repair himself. And in his case, we'd need to know, does he smoke? One of the risk factors of you having hyperacidity is people who smoke have a higher risk of hyperacidity. Someone who drinks a lot of alcohol has a higher risk of more acid production, hyperacidity. Someone who eats and goes to sleep, lies down immediately, will experience more acidity. And then we have something called H. pylori. It's a bacteria that one ends up ingesting while it's fecal-oral. So that means someone who had H. pylori, contaminated the food or the water, and he ended up getting it. So it was before, it wasn't giving him a lot of trouble. Maybe he ate somewhere, and the food was very spicy or it was very fatty, and then now it triggered the H. pylori to be, giving him trouble now. So that was something that we need to help him establish whether he does have it and may be contributing to his hyperacidic state in his stomach, and him not being comfortable requires him to go to hospital. Because if it's for a day, it's fine. If it's 2 days, it's fine. But if it's chronic, it's being there for a long time, he will need to seek medical attention and be checked for H. pylori. And if someone is above the age of 60 years, we would recommend they get something called an endoscopy, upper endoscopy, where we look at the stomach. Why is this acid forming? And so that's part of the few tests that he can do by seeing a doctor. So yeah, and there's some drugs that increase acidity, so we would need to know that as well, whether he's using any drugs or the combination of food that he's eating, causing him to have hyperacidity. And we don't realize this. So you're eating a lot of citrus fruits, and then then you go and have more fatty food, and then it doesn't work. The combination may not be suitable for him. So we need to identify which one in particular, and we can treat it. It's treatable. It's sometimes not completely, but we can allow him to have a better quality of life with even the symptoms that he has. So if he's got a lot of acidity, we can give him some medication, advise him on the steps he can take, to resolve some of these experiences, not so good experiences.
Also related to that, how is heartburn similar to acidity?
You see, when a patient, everyone experiences heartburn in different ways. So one patient will come and tell me, I feel there's heartburn, which is you feel something burning from your mouth, going all the way down to your stomach. Someone will tell you they've just got this pain in one area, and they'll tell you that this is around the area, the epigastric area, they feel pain, so they'll tell you. So hyperacidity can be in many forms. The feeling or the sensation will be in different forms, where they'll tell you pain, some will tell you I just feel my food is not moving, I feel something is coming up my throat, it's burning my mouth, I've got a funny smell in my mouth, I've got more caries now, my teeth are different. So different forms of acid will be experienced by the patient himself. So the doctor will be able to establish exactly where the hyperacid or the acidic state is affecting which part of the stomach the most, or the gut. So it'll be different in each and every individual.
When it comes to the food that we eat, how do you advise we balance the acidity?
Yeah, so basically, like I said, alcohol, we've known and we have enough information that alcohol does change the pH, the acidity that is in your stomach. Yeah. So pairing your food, like if you're drinking a lot of alcohol and then not eating adequately, that's going to keep you in the state of hyperacidity. So that is key. If you smoke a lot and then don't eat as well, it's also going to leave you in the state of being in a state of hyperacidity. Okay, so what would one want to do? A balanced diet, which would mean you eat enough vegetables, because like I said, food is also there to repair part of your body. But if you're lacking in nutrients and lacking in foods that help you heal, you will not be able to heal the stomach, and the acid would continue. So you would have to choose foods that help you repair your stomach. And when we have medication, yes, but also food is crucial in this journey to heal your gut. And you'll have to eat lots of vegetables, you'll have to eat good fruits, you'll have to eat good sources of protein and a good choice of carbohydrates as well, to help you absorb the different nutrients you require to heal, repair, and to grow. So those are very crucial.
I think that is it from my dad and me, unless you have something to add regarding hyperacidity and heartburn.
I guess that's where I think most patients also have difficulty, because initially when they have a lot of acid, they worry that if I eat this, it's going to trigger. Yes, it will trigger, but it's probably eat a smaller portion, eat regularly, don't miss meals, yeah. Don't go on fad diets. Don't start using a diet that you've never eaten before, because there will be a change on how your body responds to these new, foods and diets and everything. So all that in consideration has to be done. We can give him professional help. We can give him, I hope he watches this video, so he'll get the help he requires. So it's a combination. What I'm trying to say, it's not just one street, It's a lot of combination of, yes, go see your doctor, get your doctor to guide you through the nutritionist, look for information that will help you, help yourself as well, and identify. The patient is the biggest identifier who can understand his body. And I ate sukuma wiki, it didn't go well. Yeah, don't have sukuma wiki for now, but choose a vegetable that is working for you at that particular point.
This is a series about gut health, gut diseases, gut remedies, and nutrition.